Hi everyone, today we're going to be working with Explain Everything. So the first thing you want to do is open the app. Okay, so you get into Explain Everything. Okay, if you haven't done anything yet in there, it looks like this, it's blank. At the top left you'll see the plus sign. That's going to create a new project. So just click on any one of those. Okay, we're going to go through and look at what tools there are to use. Pretty basic overview. Right here on the left you find the one that's a laser. You can hold that down. This is going to be great, so if you already have something written out, and you can just use it as kind of a cursor to point things out. So I'm going to use it today to help you learn the tools, so I'm going to use the little hand one. Okay, so now if I hold down my finger and move it around, I can show you whatever I want. Okay, so one of the first ones up here, okay, is the pin. Okay, that's pretty important because that's how you write. Okay, so if you select that, you can write, let's say this is page 1. Okay, or you can title it, or you can do it however you want. Okay, so there's your page 1, and then if you click and hold that, you can change the different widths. Okay, you can change the different types. So now you can see it's a little bit different. It's a lot easier with the stylus. Okay, you get used to writing on here. The next one is the typing tool, so it's the A. If you click and hold down the A, you can change your font. You can change the size. Okay, so if you click, your keyboard will come up. Okay, you can type page 2. Okay, you can center it, you can put it on the right. Let's keep it centered. And then if you see, you have the blue arrow if you want to drag that out or in. Okay, you have the green arrow when you're done. Now click back into that, you double click, and that's how you get back into it. If you want to put your keyboard down, over here on the bottom left you'll see the different colors. You can change the different color of the font. If you don't like the ones that it gives you, you can click and hold on any of them and pick whichever one you want from the wheel. Okay, so you don't have to be stuck with just 3 colors. Use whatever you want. Okay, you can do that same thing with your writing. You can change, let's say I want to write in blue. Now I'm writing in blue. Okay, let's say I don't like what I just did. I can use the back arrow, which is right here, okay, and just delete it. Okay, or I can use the little X and click on, let's say I want that scribble gone. I use the X and then get out of it. Now it's gone. Okay. If I want to move things around, once you're out of the pin and you're up here on the moving tool, you can just move things around. You can make them really small, you can spin them, you can make them big. Okay, that's how you do that. Also on the left there's the little shapes. Okay, if you click and hold that, you can make whatever shape you want. Okay, so let's say we're going to make a box, and let's say we want it down here to be a pink box. Just click and hold, you can see I have a border on there. Again, with my 2 fingers I can pull it out or pinch it in to zoom it. Okay. Also, right underneath the A, you see the little page with the plus sign. If you click on that, you can insert an object. You can put a photo, you can put a video, a file, maybe a web link, a new picture, a new video if you want to take one right then, an existing sound. That's how you do that. This little eye down here is handy because you click on that and then you just pick like an object. So let's say this object. Let's say I made something, I want to do it twice, or I want to copy it to the next page. I can either press copy and then you just click somewhere else. Click back in the eye, click somewhere, and then press paste. So now I have 2 of them. Okay, you can actually move them both at the same time if you use different fingers. Okay, let's say I want, see how my rectangle is above my writing. Let's say I want my writing first. So I click on the eye and click on my writing. I can bring it forward. So now it's over the top of it. Okay, or I can click on my eye and click on this other rectangle. And let's say we're going to push it backwards, so send it backward. Okay, so that's how you use that. Another important thing would be recording. Okay, so once you've made this page, let's say you want another slide. First of all, before we get to recording, let's say you want another slide. Up at the top, okay, you see the little page with the plus sign. That's how you get a new page. So you click on that. Now I'm on a new page. Okay, and then down at the bottom, you'll see we're now on slide 2 of 2. Okay, and you use the arrows to get back and forth. Okay, so you can make as many as you want. And then what you want to do is to record. You press the red button. So get to the very beginning, press the button. So you can say this is a screen recording. We were talking about explain everything and learning how to use it. Press the record button again, and then you can play yourself. If you want to click and hold this, you can move this around and you can actually record over yourself. Or over here you can lock it so nothing can happen to it. Over here, if you click on the slide 1 of 5 up here, it'll tell you how long each slide is. Okay, or you can change the template, so maybe I want it to actually be in black now, or I want it to go to this. You can change that right there. Okay, so we'll play that. So now let's say we're done with our video, we've recorded over everything we want. We come down to the bottom, down here. Okay, this first one just exports the image. That means it doesn't get any other recordings, it's just like a PowerPoint. But the one next to it is where you export the movie. The one next to that is where you save it, and the very last one is the home button. That gets you back to the home. Okay, so if you want to save it, you can just enter the project's name. So let's call it Explain Everything. Save. Okay, if you want to export it, you click on this. You can do it to your camera roll, you can do it to YouTube, or you can press the more. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it in our drive. So down, if you look, there's Photos, iTunes, Dropbox, Evernote. We're going to find the drive. Okay, if you haven't already signed in, you'll have to do so first. So you'll sign in and then you'll click your folder. So you'll go into your algebra folder and then your assignment and then the one with your name on it and then wherever you want it, and then you'll just click export. Okay, so I'm actually just going to put this in my drive and just click export, and then you want to rename this. You always want to use your last name when you're naming it. So we'll call this Hoglund and then do EE for explain everything. Okay. Now, the longer the video, the longer it takes. So my video was 6 seconds, so it went really fast. Okay, if it's a video from 5 to 10 minutes, it could take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to upload. Okay, you just press OK. Now it is in your drive. Okay, so that is explain everything. Good luck.